So I was checking through the Steam Summerfest games list and I found out this thing, 1666 Amsterdam. This thing caught my interest, particularly because if you go to the store page, it's a demo, by the way, and you go down, oh, it's a mixed reviews. I wonder why. I don't want to check it out right now, but you go down, you can see the recommended system requirements. The GPU they recommend is a 3080 Ti. And I was like, okay, I've never seen that before. Any single game that's recommending a 3080 Ti before. So it's like, okay, I have the 3080 Ti in the system right now, so I might as well just check it out and see if what they're saying is true. Again, they have not mentioned what settings these are going to be on, okay? It's just recommended GPUs, the 3080 Ti. And look at these additional notes. Hardware ray tracing required, okay? So I think it's only going to work on the RTX cards, and I believe it's a Unreal Engine 5 game as well. So it's going to be interesting, all right? And that's the only thing I'm going to say right now. So I have no idea. I'm just going to go into the game and see what the recommended 3080 Ti graphics and frames are going to look like, okay? So before we jump into the game, I'll show you guys the system specs. And here it is. You can see everything. It's a Gigabyte OC version of the GPU paired up with the 9800X3D and 64 GB of DDR5 memory running at 6000 megahertz. And nothing is overclocked. Everything is base speeds. And the latest NVIDIA driver 610.47. That's it. So I'm going to jump into the game blindfolded. And I mean, not technically blindfolded, but you know, blindly. That's what I meant. And see what the hell this game is about. Okay. All right. Okay, so after a quick little montage, intro montage type of thing, we are in the main menu, and you can see the display settings. We are on 4K, infinite frame rate, VSync is off, okay? Let me see the graphics. Mode is low, so that's the default, low settings on 4K. I don't know, man, let me go to Epic. This is the recommended GPU, so it should be able to handle it pretty well. Wait, what? Ultra quality. So there's no native settings for DLSS, there's no DLAA. There's no way. Just keep it on ultra quality. You know what? Motion blur, turn it off. I don't like that. So Epic DLSS ultra quality. I've never seen DLSS ultra quality. I've seen it on Intel's XeSS and FSR. This is the first time I'm seeing it on DLSS settings. I don't know, man. Let's see. Gonna be interesting. So it's not native settings though, but see what this is about. Okay, so just like that, we're in the game. All right, 35 FPS. Here it is. Okay, so we are a none. All right. To reveal Nova. Oh, so you can shapeshift. Whatever she's doing right now. Feel like a multi-persona character. Just concentrate. RT. The heck am I doing? Kind of a demonic ass game is this? I have no idea, guys, what I'm playing right now. But it looks cool. No? Are we a vampire? Like, what is going on right now? But I like the character design. It looks pretty cool. 35 FPS. Welcome to our adventure. Experience the production of patch edition. Okay. It's a cool way to show us the credits. Work in progress. Okay. So, with what I'm seeing right now, they're going to patch the game up. You know. When it releases, it's going to be much better. I like this. It looks cool, man. It's like some kind of ritual or something going on, man. Is it a cult? Okay. On ultra quality, it's getting 35 FPS. Not what I was expecting. So native settings is going to be even worse. You're going to try going to DSR. There's like no native settings at all. Okay. We just go to performance then. That will barely get you to 50 FPS. So 4K Epic settings is not going to make it playable on 60 FPS. But man, look at this. It looks pretty cool. I like the design of this game so far. Oh. I think everybody's afraid of her. This looks like a demonic ritual or something, man. Kind of creepy, but that's a way to introduce you into the game. December 1665. And now the frames are dropping into the 30s. Over here. I have no idea what's going on. It looks so cool and also creepy at the same time, so. Like enchanting something? Okay. I don't know what I just did there. Again, the whole aesthetics looks super cool. I like it. What are we supposed to do here though? Just walk around? Oh. And living. We're bringing back dead creatures and stuff? Yeah, it definitely looks like a ritual of some sort. Analyze the cats in the sacred tree. What the hell is this? Choose a cat as a batterat? Batterats? What does that even mean? The dreamer, the hermit. It's like our pet or something? The spirit. I'm gonna go for the night. So yeah, it's like a pet. Maybe like a sidekick. This is crazy. The previous game, Fate Keeper, had a rat as our sidekick, and in this game, it's a cat. What's gonna be the next game? It's gonna be a dog? I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, so now we are like inside a library. Concentrate on him. I'm tracking him for some reason. But inside the library, we're getting 72 FPS. Okay, so that's much better in performance mode. Supposed to go up this, I guess. It still looks pretty sharp though. I don't see any issues with it. So I think it depends on the area you are in the game. Outside with all the people and all the ritual shit going on, it was pretty intensive. We were like barely getting 50 FPS, but inside we're getting 73. So, and this is on performance mode. So if I were to go to high settings and DLSS performance, now we're getting 82 FPS. We're getting 10 FPS more than Epic. It is better. We're using only 8 GB of VRAM, so on high settings it's not that terrible. Okay, let's keep it going. Okay, so high settings again. I was like going through a cutscene and everything. It took me like 5 minutes. I'm getting 84 FPS inside of this. We gotta find something. What are we supposed to find? Okay, ancient writing system. Ancient writing system, section 6. Section 6 is right here. Here it is. Alright, so 80 FPS, not bad. I wonder what settings do we have to go to get maybe like... So medium DLSS ultra quality will only get you barely 60 FPS on 4K. So, and again, this is not native. So medium settings, it still looks kinda okay, you know. It's not terrible whatsoever. Now, I don't understand what's the point of tracking this. I'm supposed to find something from here, right? This is the 6th section. I don't see anything useful though. Is it up the stairs? It says here section 6. Oh, okay. You search for it. You got a book. What about this one? Nothing in there. Okay, so we got something. Okay. So instead of going ultra quality, we make it quality. It should be 60 plus FPS. Pretty sure. Yeah, that makes it 68. Sections 14. 14 is on the top floor. So 65 FPS. So medium with DLSS quality mode, not ultra quality. Just quality mode is gonna get you 70 FPS inside of this. But again, the opening session was really intensive. So if a majority of the game is going to be like that, then it's going to be trouble. Won't be getting 60 FPS, okay? Unless you go to performance mode. This is 14. This is, no, 14. Let me see. Pin should be over there, okay. So 67 FPS on medium settings. What about low? The last thing I can go. Ultra quality low settings. Well, that gets you to 60 FPS. So the recommended GPU, if you want to play this game on 4K, and again, this is not native 4K, this is DLSS ultra quality. I don't know what resolution it's upscaled from, but I mean, it still looks pretty good for what it is. Low settings is what you're going to want to go to make it 60 FPS. And again, it's in this area, which is getting more than 10 FPS or almost 20 FPS additional compared to the intro section. So I don't know, man. You know, low settings is a little hard to run. And this is 14 right here. Anything in these books? So I think like low quality mode is the best way to play it. I mean, ultra quality is what you gotta go to in order to make this game playable on 60 plus FPS on 4K. But again, they haven't mentioned anything about what the recommended settings are. The 3080 Ti, I'm presuming it's gonna be on 1440p, so I'm just gonna bump it down to 1440p and see how that's gonna be. All right, I turned it down to 1440p. Let me go back to Epic and then DLSS Ultra Quality. I don't know why there's no DLA. You know, I'm just giving them a slack because it's a demo. For the full game, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a DLA option here. But now it's whatever. It's whatever. You know, we can't do anything much with this. So let's see. On Epic settings, getting 80 FPS. Okay. So if this is the case, then I'm pretty sure you can max the game out on Epic settings when the full game comes out. You know what I mean? So we're still like using under 8 GB of VRAM. You can see 7.6. It's also a good sign. On 1440p maxed out is running pretty well. Ooh, got a letter. Then we got what we were here for. 81 FPS. So it's looking pretty good on ultra settings. So if that's the case, then the recommended settings is pretty accurate. You know? Ooh, okay, so now we're like in an outskirts streets area situation right here. And now you can see we're like barely getting 50 FPS over here. Okay, so it depends on where you are in the game. So the library was the least intensive out of the 3 scenarios we've been in so far. So yeah, over here you get like barely getting 50 FPS. Okay, and now we're using more than 8 GB of VRAM as well. Well, let's keep it going. 43, 44 here, so we're even dropping down. Wow. Okay. So far this game has been pretty interesting, the story. I wonder how it's going to be. The whole full game comes out. 44 FPS, so not looking that good. So instead of quality, if I go to, instead of ultra quality, if I go to quality, will that be enough? Maybe not. We're barely getting 50 now. So on ultra settings is pretty, like it's quite intensive inside of here, you know. But let's just keep it going. DLSS quality. The crazy thing is I still have no idea what type of gameplay we are about to witness. Like fighting scenes or anything. We're just walking like this, like in different sections. We're about to find out, man. But yeah, it is not gonna get a 60 FPS. So extreme settings on 1440p is still kind of strange. What if I go to balance mode? This is at least I would go to. I would not go below this, especially on 1440p. So balance settings on ultra, you can barely get to 60 FPS. Now everything is becoming slightly blurry. Might be because the style of the visuals are like that, but you can see it's 53 FPS now. So yeah, not looking that great on these settings. And look at this, there's a lot of people, man. This game is actually really pretty. 58. Where are we going? 67, 70. So now it's like getting really like less intensive. Going to the bedroom, all right. 70 FPS. I don't believe this girl.
Didn't need any in my view. But she was being literal, I guess.
Okay, so the reflection seems to be pretty good. So this is why I think, you know, hardware ray tracing is enabled. I think even on low settings, it's gonna have the reflections. I don't know. Let me see. So on low settings, you can get 77 FPS here. So again, not a big jump, but you can see the reflections are still pretty good. So yeah, 80 FPS on low settings, which is again not that impressive on balanced mode though. And yeah, it's just a demo, so I don't know how it's gonna be when the full game comes out. But so far it's been all over the place. Okay, but on a recommended GPU, I would not play it like this. I would very much prefer playing it on either ultra or high. I mean, epic or high. I'm just gonna keep a keep it on epic, man. And keep it on balanced settings. Because that seems to be the way to go. Alright, so what's about to happen now? Like I said, man, I don't trust this girl. There's something off about her. Oh yeah. She's a freak. But not of the good kind. Alright. What the hell is this game about? I'm a cat now. I was getting freaky with the girl. Now she's floating on the bed. And I turned into a cat. Kind of a acid trip are we on right now? If you're high and you're playing this game, you're gonna have the best time of your life. 50 FPS. So the FPS is all over the place, man. It depends on what kind of scene you are in. I don't think I can find the perfect settings to get a proper 60 FPS experience in this game. So all over the place, especially if you're on like ultra settings. And again, it's a recommended GPU, so I do not want to play it anything below epic settings, especially on 1440p with DLSS balanced. Not even using quality mode. You know what I mean?
Everything I saw or heard became a voice calling me.
Is this Stray?
And you'll see.
Reminds me of Stray. You know that cat game that came out a couple of years ago?
Real, my
Now we're getting 80 FPS over here.
The world around me felt increasingly.
Wow, this
It
is
was scary, disturbing.
definitely an acid trip, guys.
Something was definitely
Holy
calling
shit.
to me.
And again, I had no idea what I was signing up for, and it seems to be interesting,
It was someone calling me.
if anything else.
Oh, things were thing.
We're back in this here, okay.
And I saw
Oh, we're like circling back
frozen in time,
around
like
to the previous thing.
cats beside
See, now we're like barely getting freaking... Now we're barely getting 50 or 60 FPS, so... No, so like is she playing as... I don't know, man, I don't know.
for a brief.
Okay. So now we're like circling back into this. Okay.
Welcome. Paparazzi.
Well, they showed us a little cutscene after that, and then the cat joined the girl, and that was it. There was nothing else to the gameplay. Okay, so I guess that's where I end the game right now. I was expecting a little bit more, I'm not gonna lie. That didn't give us any type of like a meaningful gameplay. So I don't think I need to go to 1080p either, because it was a mixed bag. So I don't even know what kind of settings we are supposed to play this game on. And 1440p seems to work with some upscaling on ultra settings. But again, we only like played 3 different scenarios, and all of them were like all over the place. The library was the least intensive. The other 2 were like pretty similar in terms of the performance. So yeah, I don't know, man. So 3080 Ti recommended GPU is it actually true or not? Yes and no, because we were getting 60 plus FPS on ultra settings. But again, I have to wait till the full game comes out and test out everything else. But for now, 4K 4040p seems to be it, because I just finished the prologue, the demo is done, so that's about it, man. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. It's a weird game with some creepy vibes to it, but I like it in a way. Alright guys, let me know what you guys think about it. If you guys want to check more gameplays out on 3080 Ti and stuff, it's gonna be in the channel, so stay subscribed for more benchmarks and stuff. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a great time wherever you are. Catch you guys in the next one, so take it easy and peace out.